Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to RollerCoaster Tycoon 2, sort of. It's open RollerCoaster Tycoon 2, the modern remake. Now, having played a lot of this and a lot of RollerCoaster Tycoon 1, I've actually downloaded all the RollerCoaster Tycoon 1 levels as well. So, Loopy Landscapes, we have some classic levels, and there's a very special one called Razor Rocks. If you look at the objective, you've got to have 10 different types of roller coaster operate in your park, each with an excitement value of at least 6. Now, this is a fairly tricky level on its own. It's alright, it's doable. However, it got me thinking, could you do this without opening the park? But first, this video is sponsored by War and Order. War and Order is a real-time strategy, tower defense, and castle building game on both Android and iOS. As a lord of your own medieval kingdom, it's up to you to build your own castle, expand your territories, gather resources, and of course, defend yourself from hostile beasts and other kingdoms. So you can add some insane soldiers to your army. And speaking of your army, check out some of these soldiers. This guy has some insane beard wobble, and this dude's horse is a bloomin' dragon. In War and Order, artifacts are the symbol of a lord's power. Each artifact has its own ability and unique skill, and higher quality artifacts will provide more powerful buffs. With the newest update, War and Order introduces a new totem system, which not only helps lords unlock new skills to further increase their power, but also come with stunning visual effects. Ooh, shiny. These totems are rooted in classical mythology and include 7 spirits: the spirit of earth, wrath, fire, order, darkness, not that darkness, darkness, hunting, and fertility. And each spirit has its own unique background, power, and associated totem, making War and Order an even deeper gaming experience. There's also a PvP mode where you'll take on other lords and try and capture their castles. Using the right strategy is essential, but strong allies will give yourself a helping hand. In between all these modes, there's a bunch of fun mini-games to play, including tower defense against an infinite zombie horde. So download War and Order using the link in my description, and you'll receive $60 worth of goodies to get yourself started. Thanks once again to War and Order for sponsoring. Really appreciate your support of the channel. But let's get back to today's video. If we get into this level, you'll see we start with 10 grand. Now obviously that isn't enough to buy 10 different roller coasters, but we can go to the bank and we can borrow even more money. So we've actually got 25 grand in the bank, which means 2.5 grand to build a roller coaster with 6 excitement. It could be possible. So admission price is free, as you can see. However, people will not be coming in. We are well and truly closed. So I think to start off, we probably want to pause, and then we want to think about the best way of doing this. So if we head up to here, this is where we build a new roller coaster. We go to the roller coaster tab, which is this one. You can see we've only actually got 9 different types. And looking at these, I'm pretty sure the classic mini roller coaster is the same as the mini roller coaster. Although they are slightly different, I reckon they'll probably count as the same. So to start off with, we're going to go to this research tab, and we're going to change our research so that we're only researching roller coasters. And I'm actually going to reduce the normal funding. I mean, we could do maximum, but I don't think we're going to be in a rush. I feel like this is more of a waiting game, because basically maximum, that costs 400 quid a month. Minimum, it's only 100 quid a month. So over 3 years, that's 3,600 quid. So hopefully we won't need that long. I mean, we only need to get like 10 different types. But I do know some of these are going to be harder to get 6 excitement rating than others. Like, I'm not sure the horse ones are going to be very easy, because like they don't go very steep and things. So we've set that to minimum. We'll let the level play out now, and then we'll start building our first one. So I'm going to go with probably a wooden wild mouse. I think this should be quite an easy one to do a short track on. So I just got to find some space. We'll probably all come up in this corner. Now looking at the pre-built ones, you can see this one, Cheesy Mice. Its excitement rating is only 3.5, yet there's that much roller coaster. But the cost 2,700, so pretty cheap, these ones. The Mini Miner with an excitement rating of 7, and the Mouse Towers with an excitement rating of 7. Obviously, they have an excitement rating bigger than 6, but they are a lot more expensive. So first off, obviously, we're going to build our own roller coaster. So where are we going to go? I reckon if we just go like along this edge. So we want minimal amount of stations. We just need one with an entrance and an exit on it. And then I guess we're going to go up on a hill lift. Can we do a steep? Oh, we can do a steep one on this. You can see we're going super steep. I don't know how high I want to go. Shall we try that high? 7.5 meters. Oh no, it's 9 meters high. That'll be fine. That'll be fine, surely. That's quite high. Anyway, the key to getting a high excitement rating is like up and down hills, and also adding some scenery. I'll show you how the scenery works a bit later on. So I think we just want to go down. We then want to go flat, probably straight back up and then up to there. And then we can come around and sort of do the same thing. So if we go left, left, and then hopefully we've got enough speed so that if I just rotate this, so coming along here, we can literally go up, flat, down, flat, and then we can go straight in like that. So if we just rotate back around, we can shove an entrance and we can shove an exit. So let's give this a test and we'll watch our first car. We'll see how we get on. Hopefully there's not more than one car, otherwise they might crash. But hopefully we'll make it down, up, around, corner. Oh, that's quite a fast corner. Okay, nice little track. Let's see what the excitement rating becomes. 2.94. Not ideal. So if we just close this a second, I remember there's sort of two ways you can increase the excitement rating on these. And I just want to do like a bit of a test. So if we delete this track a bit, I think to there, and then we go around sort of like that, and then we move the entrance and the exit into that gap because we don't actually need them to connect to anything. There's no guests in our park. But now we have that there. If we then come and build another coaster and we do an adjacent station, you can make them synchronize. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that does actually increase the excitement rating. So do we have anything else that's suitable? I mean, honestly, I'd love to do like the sort of steel version of this, but something with a small footprint. Let's just try a compact inverted coaster. So if we shove the stations next to each other, I think we should be able to synchronize these, although we might need ones that are like of a similar type. I can't exactly remember. I guess I'll go to 9 meters high again. I don't really know how high to do this. We'll curve back around. We'll go a little bit higher maybe. This is spending some money. I think I can afford if we get down to 20 grand. So I do actually have, I got a bit of cash remaining. So let's go down to there. We'll level out and some sort of inversion, probably like a, oh yeah, half corkscrew and another one back into the station. There we go. Let's shove an entrance and an exit. And then we'll just test this to see how exciting it is. You can see how it works, like people dangle underneath the track on this one. But we're very much under budget at the moment of our 2.5 grand average. So it goes down like that, does a little loop. Nice, into the station. So let's check the excitement rating. So we got 4.39. We're medium. Now if we head into this, the cogs thing, we can synchronize with adjacent stations, and then over here on the wooden mouse I can do the same, synchronize, and now you can see they've left the station at the same time. They're having a race. I think the wild mouse is going to win. Yep, it won. But if we check out the excitement ratings, you'll see they've gone up a little bit. Not too bad. The other thing we can do, particularly with a compact inverted coaster, we can actually make the number of laps go up. So if we try like 5 laps, for example, and then fast forward the results, you'll see we've actually completed it with that. We've got 6.03. Fantastic. So let's close that ride, because if we leave it running, it will sort of wear down over time. Now the wooden mouse, we're not doing great. 3.2. I think we probably need a track redesign here. So let's just close that and get editing. So perhaps if we were to make this longer, maybe with a few more bends, we can do a big bend there, and then just straight into the finish. Right, so how does that compare? On this one, you can't add more laps, which is a bit sad. But if you look now, that might be intense. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, no, look, that did it. Excitement rating at 6.56. Okay, so we'll close both of those. We have 2 down, and we got 500 quid spare from our budget. And during that time, we did also unlock this, the suspended swinging coaster. I do wonder, could I do a similar design to that one? I'm not sure if it's going to have everything we need. No, it doesn't have any inversions, and it also doesn't allow for laps either. So I don't think this is going to be one that we're going to use. Yeah, we could have a go with a side friction roller coaster. I'm sort of thinking if I can utilize some of these hills, that will actually save a bit of budget. Like, for example, if we start building over here, so we do our 2 station pieces, and then we're going to go up. Because we've actually gone up on the slope, that doesn't cost as much as like now when it's actually getting higher each time. Now, unfortunately, there aren't really any high areas, but like maybe this one, if I'd move this like up to there where that lump is, like all of these would have cost a little bit less. So maybe we can do that. If money gets a bit tight, we can try and do something like that. Right, how high to go? That is the main question. We go for 13.5 meters, and we can do a little steep bit into a slower slope. Well, this corner might be too intense, so we might have to come back and do it higher or something, but I think we'll just go back in the same direction, and we'll do like some lumpy things. We go up, we go down, we go up, and then down again, because a lot of the time all it takes are like some vertical vertical movement. You don't really need too many corners. We'll see how that plays out now. We'll shove an entrance and exit in. We'll give it a bit of a test. All right, the bad thing with this one, we have actually spent quite a bit of money. But yeah, right, we go around the corner, we go up the hill. Oh dear. Okay, we came off the track. Right. Back to the drawing board on that one, I think. So I think perhaps we need some big slopes. Whether we can get up that, not entirely sure. Right, so this coaster hates going up hills. So we've just got like, we just go flat around the corner and then down. Let me just spin around. We just go down like a lumpy hill like that. So that works. And actually we can increase the number of laps. So we can go up to like 5 laps again. Because as we know, more laps means more excitement. So excitement rating, not the best. We've also spent a fair amount of our budget as well on this one. But remember the excitement rating, 2.57. So there's a few things we can do. We can add like a bit of terrain. We can just raise, I don't know, like we delete that bit of track and we raise the terrain there to that height. That's 40 quid we've just spent. But when we put that back in and then play this again, you'll notice it's gone up a little bit. 40 quid, it's gone up by like 0.4. But honestly, I'm not really sure if that's enough. I feel like we might actually need to make some more bends in this. So if we do something like that, I don't know, maybe I want to loop back around. That's, oh, this is costing so much. I think this might have been a bad mistake, but at least that's connected now. Let's see, is this any better? Oh, look, we're getting there. 5.36. We have spent a lot of money though. A lot of money. I feel like if we get something synchronized, that might do it. So what have we unlocked? Oh, this will do. This will do. The Virginia reel. I feel like something in a similar layout will be good here. I mean, I can probably get away with going like this height. Maybe even less. Maybe 7.5 meters. Let's really try and trim the budget down on this one. All right, then we'll do the lumpy bumpy method and hope that the cars stay on track and they don't crash like the last one. We've only got 1 lap on this, but we can synchronize. And then the side friction coaster, it's nearly there, 5.91. However, the Virginia reel we've just built, 2.56. I think we're gonna have to go a bit higher than that then. I think we're really limited because we can't do loads of laps. But something I did notice when I was younger, if we go into scenery, I don't know what's like the cheapest scenery really. A lot of these are quite expensive. Got 4 quid on the barrels, 4 quid on the fences as well. Okay, let's try barrels. Okay, so basically with these barrels, if you put them like on the inside of corners and things, or maybe just anywhere near it, keep an eye on the excitement rating. So 2.56. You see it's now 2.58. I'm pretty sure the more objects you put around it, the higher that will go up. The other thing you can do, you can take a footpath. Can you see I've put that like above that? So now we're up to 2.77. I mean, obviously this probably isn't enough for this one. We're gonna have to do a little bit of a redesign, but we're getting there. We're definitely moving the right direction. Right, so I made this a tiny bit higher, which just added like a little extra lump there. We're up to 5.86, so we're literally nearly there. I wonder if I were to just add a bit more footpath, if we do that, will that increase it enough? All right, that footpath, it fixed the side friction. That's now 6.16. The Virginia reel, we might need a little bit more scenery. All right, people are stupid because just adding a couple of barrels, we're over 6.01. Nice. So we'll turn that one off. We'll turn this one off. So yeah, they're both done now. Nice. So we've got four in the bank. We've only got 12 grand left though, and it's going down all the time because we're researching. Thankfully though, we're full of roller coaster. So I feel like inverted roller coaster, surely we can do the same design as that one earlier. And if I build this in a bit more of a sensible direction, like facing that way, we should save the money on the height because that's like double height there. So if we go up to 9 meters, then do a turn up to 12 meters and half corkscrew right, half corkscrew right. The only trouble is I've just realized I've sort of done this the wrong way. I can't get another station next to it. Damn it. Hang on a second. All right, we're done. We'll make it do 5 laps. We'll also synchronize. I'm not going to test it yet. I'm going to try and build the next one first. All right, next this. I'm going to use maybe the junior one. I think, let me just check. I feel like this one has something I can find quite useful, but actually I think, yeah, so this one you can go up in a lift in circles, because can you see like the chain? It's not actually a chain, it's these little wheels. Now if we make this also do laps, I don't know if that's possible, but potentially we could just do this as our roller coaster. So it's literally the world's simplest loop. And then if we check the settings, yes, we can make more circuits. Can we make the speed? We can make the chain lift 9 kilometers an hour. We'll do 5 laps. That seems to be working, and we'll make sure it's synchronized. All right, so they're both off. You can see... You can see the junior coaster is like the world's best roller coaster. I feel that's the one that like you used to ride as a kid, thinking you were hard as nuts. But yeah, 5 laps of that should be pretty good. Excitement rating 4.27. Okay, not ideal. What if we up the number of laps to like N? Right, inverted roller coaster 6.5. That one's sorted. Another one in the bag. Junior roller coaster. I feel like 10 laps might be a bit too much. In the bottom right, it's literally been months. It's been months. 4.66. It didn't actually go up at all, really. Okay, let's lower that back down to 5. Okay, so the thing with this one, I really need like a cheap one. We've only got 8 grand left. I'm just wondering, would some tunnels and things help? How much does each piece cost? Oh, it's only 33 quid to be fair. What if we go over to there and come down? All right, what about this? I've gone a little bit further. I was like, if we had a few more corners, we go close to that roller coaster as well, so that can only help with excitement. It goes down a little bit, comes around, down roller corner, and then back in, and it does 5 laps again. Oh, here we go. 5.1. That's a bit more exciting. All right, what if we try and add a few more bits and bobs? So I'm thinking we add a tunnel there. That's 40 quid. Not too bad. We can then add some footpath like above that, and then whilst that's doing its thing, we'll add a few more barrels like on the inside of this corner again. Oh, 5.86. I wonder, does a bit of footpath on that work? You can probably footpath that way for another 20 quid. Right, and there we go. 6.01 back of the net. All right, we've only got 6,800 quid left, and we need to build 4 more roller coasters. Now, my math says that's probably not going to happen. We'll see how we get on, though. I'm pretty sure, where was that looping one we've just unlocked? Oh, actually, an inverted hairpin. I think I can do the wild mouse layout for that. So something like that, maybe? Could be okay. I've tried to keep it close to those barrels, so we should get some of that bonus. What can we put next to it? Let's try the looping one. Now, for this one, I'm sort of thinking, I think it has a launched system thing, so we can do... I used to do this design like all the time back in the day. We basically go into a special, we do a vertical loop left, and then you curve. Yeah, that is a trouble. This one is not going to fit here because the coaster behind it. Damn it. We can probably do it somewhere else, so we can possibly fit it over here. Yeah, you need a large corner, then a sharp corner, and then we're back in. I mean, I could even make that station, actually, because then we get a slightly longer train. And I think longer trains are more exciting as well, but they do cost more. So does this have the launched? Yes, powered launch. So we do 5 laps. The launch speed 49. That might be okay. Let's do a test. Oh, nowhere near enough. Nowhere near. So that's got to be like, there you go. That's 72. 5 laps of that. That's actually quite a fun coaster, I think. And we're next to the barrels there as well, so we might get some scenery bonus. As long as it's in the 5s, I'll be happy, because when we synchronize it to something else, should be laughing. 5.53. Not bad. I'm sort of thinking, what if I just up the old, if we go like 90 kilometers, a little bit faster, might make it more exciting. Oh yeah, that went way better. 5.84. I reckon we just keep wanging that up a bit. So max speed 96. Oh no, we got red numbers in the vertical G's. That's the trouble. If you get too intense, things can go south. Oh, look at that. 5.93. Okay, we'll just add a few barrels. It's on the inside of that corner. Right, there we go. 6.05. Nice. That's another one in the bag. Oh, actually, I probably don't even need the barrels. We're not synchronized. I forgot. Anyway, how many do we have left? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 2 to build with 3.5 grand. Oh man, don't know if this is going to be possible. Does the stand up, does that do the same as this one? Let's just try, because I don't think this one was too expensive, he says. Right, if this works, I'm actually going to be super happy. Please work. Please work. Powered launch passing station. Yes. Okay. So right, wang that up to the top. Number of circuits 5. Synchronize. All right, now I've got just under 2 grand. I'll tell you what, I might turn off my research. All right, stand up coast. What? 3.01 excitement? How? Are they not the same? Like, same launch speed, same laps? Like, look at them. They're literally identical. I mean, the stand-up's actually faster. Looping roller coaster, 6.56 excitement. Stand-up is only 3 excitement. No! Oh, I thought I smashed that then. Right, we'll leave the stand-up there for now. I mean, hopefully we can just replace it with something that's a bit similar. We've got to get one more in. I mean, we could do a mini coaster. This one has rocket cars. I mean, that's some sort of positive, right? Or we keep spending money on the research. Let's try rocket cars. I want to try and copy the junior layout, I think. Although all of these are like super low it's not looking good. Oh no, it literally has a proper chain as well. Damn it. All right, if we build it this way, perhaps we can like link it up. All right, we've made a coaster. We've got 30 quid left. I don't think this is going to be 6 excitement. No chance. Oh man, we were so close. All right, results are in. No, that's a bad one. 2.09. Oh dear, we're down to minus 46. How are we losing money? Oh, the bloomin' loan interest. Could I save some money on like this one? What if we make it lower? Is this sensible? No, we've run out of money while building it. How did that happen? Oh, I think when you delete a piece. Right, so if we delete that, we get 24 back. If we try and build it back in, it costs 34. No, you idiot, Matt. You failed. You failed. Well, we nearly did it. We got 8 roller coasters that had an excitement rating of over 6. We just failed with the stand-up. I feel like the research, I think it's random, like the ones that you unlocked. If we had unlocked like a better set of coasters, I reckon this would easily be possible, completing a level without even opening the park. But still, we did have, because of this one, 10 working coasters that were all nearly 6 excitement rating. Because I remember when I actually played this like properly, like back in the day, it was actually a really hard level. But all my little tips and tricks have worked. All my little tunnels, my floating platforms, my barrels. Yeah, not bad. Maybe we'll have to try this again another time. But I think for now, that is it, guys. I will say peace, love, and failed roller coasters. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.